Hi guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm Meg and this is my motorcycle journey. It is a motovlog that follows me on all of my two-wheeled adventures, and Cameraman comes along with me. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to Michael and I. It enables us to continue to go on two-wheeled journeys to take you guys along and pursue our passion. This video is a break in the series that we have been putting out, which was our cross-country trip that we went on for 8,000 miles over 25 days. We will be back to that content next week, but we wanted to take a break because last week we had the pleasure of going to Delmarva Bike Week in Ocean City, Maryland. This is a big bike week for us because Michael and I grew up in Maryland. We grew up in Carroll County, Maryland. And we have been coming to the Eastern Shore, to Ocean City, for all of our lives. Additionally, we try to do a fair number of group rides, local group rides, although this year we haven't gotten to do as many. We will be putting out information for a Halloween ride, which we do. And I have a really big announcement, guys. Our channel anniversary ride that we do every year, middle of October, because that was when we started the channel at this point 3 years ago, which is unbelievable. And thank you guys so much for all your support for us to be able to have done this for 3 years. Anyway, we will be having our channel anniversary ride on the Tail of the Dragon this year, which I think is pretty cool. We plan to actually start tours there next year, so we're doing a trial run. And some of y'all that live down south, we thought would appreciate meeting us there. So that will be on Saturday, October 14th, and we will be providing additional details on that in the upcoming videos and on our page.
Yeah, we're not dressed in...
I guess holding this phone and recording you, eh?
It's still in... Look at all these bikes, guys.
Tons of bikes.
Let's check out some of these bikes. Oh, look, they have my helmet.
Yeah, the crystals. What a breakout.
I like that. Like, is that orange? I guess it is orange. I don't like this much of that.
It's more like a gold.
That bike right there, that black
one.
bike.
ZZ Top. And of course, the band they call Leonard Skinner tomorrow night. So it's going to be a great way to end this rally, and I want to thank y'all for coming out. I want you to all make sure you run around and check out all of our cars and all of our vendors, and say hi to all of our
The store's got a Salomon seat, though.
If you guys want to be woke up a little bit, the coffee kiosk.
That is a street ball.
Yeah, look out.
I got a fat neck tire. Look at that neck tire.
We got my brother over there selling cigars. If you want a good cigar over there, please go say hi to William.
That dude needs a tire.
Oh, damn. That looks like you. There's actually a lot of breakouts.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There.
Is that one?
Next to it, right? Isn't that one next to it? Maybe not. I think it is.
Definitely the rear end of one.
Yeah. Still my favorite paint job after the
You can't be so close to me when I record with this mode.
oh, okay. What is the move?
What your 13-year-old son has taught us. again. You're loud.
I was gonna say, my still favorite paint job besides red is the chameleon color.
Yeah.
I like that's like the green to purple kind of color.
Yep.
I love that.
I do too.
That guy looked like he was mad.
He can be mad. I don't give a
He had a badge on. He looked mad.
What kind of badge?
He was hot.
You ain't breaking no laws.
So there are actually several different locations within Ocean City that have different types of venues with vendors. So that was the inlet, which I had heard that there were vendors down there. Michael didn't think there were. We ended up finding a small number. There was a couple tents set up down by the inlet. It's my understanding, although we've never been out there, that in Salisbury at the stadium that they have out there, or in that area, there is another vendor location where I was told that Indian apparently has test rides. That is something that I miss about this bike week, is I enjoy when I go to bike weeks seeing if there's any bikes that I could potentially test ride. I've done it in Daytona. I just did it this year at Thunder in the Valley. And it is difficult to do in Ocean City, Maryland, because of the setup. The strip where the convention center is, which you're about to see in a minute, which is probably the largest venue for vendors, and you'll get to see some of those vendors. And it actually is a very nice, clean, family-friendly even type of location. But it does make test rides difficult because it's on this main strip and it's very busy. And you're about to see that getting in and out of the convention center is always a challenge. There are so many bikes, and the cars are also sort of mixed in on the roads, so that makes it just a little bit more difficult to do things like set up a test ride vendor tent. If you have never been to Ocean City, it is basically one long strip starting down at the inlet and goes up to like 140 something, and then you get to Fenwick and Delaware. So you do have a fair number of folks coming from the Fenwick, Delaware area to also enjoy Bike Week, and tons of folks coming from all parts of Maryland. So we really enjoy going because we see a lot of folks that we know that are local folks. We really enjoy riding the strip because it's kind of nostalgic for Michael and I, given the fact that we grew up here and have been to the beach here often. But does make test rides harder. They usually have awesome music options. So this year they had Joan Jett, who I would have liked to see. We didn't end up going. ZZ Top, Leonard Skinner. They had a pretty good lineup. A couple years ago, Michael and I and our friend Doug and our friend Fitz, who's been in some of our videos, went to see Kid Rock, which was awesome. So you will get a good concert lineup if you come here, even if you're not able to test ride all that many bikes.
Want to hold that? I saw it.
If you ever want it, let's just do it. It's not expensive.
I mean, next time we do a big trip.
Yeah, but it's not like we come to a place where you can get them. I wonder if they ever did get the finish a 2-into-1 or a full set of exhaust.
I don't think they did. They probably would have reached out. Right?
I hope so. I don't know. I feel like there's bigger vendors here than there has been.
Yeah. They got great clothes. Congregating around on bikes. How y'all doing?
Good. See you.
We had to take a bathroom break.
Oh yeah.
How are you? Good. Yeah, that's
That's us.
That's
we were here yesterday looking for you. Aww. And then we saw your thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
So how's that thing going where you guys are doing like these group like trips and all that?
The tours?
So, the tours are going really
They're pretty
great.
cool.
We had last year we were supposed to go, and then the weekend we were supposed to do the tour. A hurricane hit, and everybody canceled. And I had written a contract saying like that they couldn't get their money back, but I just gave it back to them because I just felt bad. I was like,
Right.
I mean, it was a pretty bad storm, you know.
Right.
But the one guy still said he wanted to come, so we tried to go, and then he bailed the day
The
off.
last minute.
But Mike and I
Oh,
went.
my God.
But then we were like, let's give it one more go this year, see how it goes.
Right.
And we did one in June, and it was awesome.
Was it really?
It was phenomenal. It was
so
great.
much fun.
Right.
So we're doing another one the week after next week. We're doing another one.
Next 2 weeks we're doing one.
Yeah. So
Right.
we're right
Which-
now this year we're doing the them all to
How y'all doing?
New River Gorge in West Virginia. But next year, I think we're going to try to do 1 to the Dragon and 2 or 3 to West Virginia. But we leave out of Maryland, like out of Frederick. We went down to Seneca Rocks, and then from there we get to New River Gorge. And the ride is beautiful. We stay in like a luxury cabin. We do like food and drinks for everything's included except
they
gas.
have a business where they organize like these rides, like these tours or whatever.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of fun doing that. And
It's just like you never know who you're going to get on the ride, right?
Yeah.
So, really through twisties
Well,
like
like
that.
10, 15 minutes ago, just on our way here, right at the intersection, right before we got here,
Yeah.
a guy, we were waiting, to come this way. He was making like a U-turn or
Yeah.
turn left. Well, the light turned red on him. He wasn't paying attention, and he realized that the car, he laid it right down the middle of the intersection and literally blocking it. So these other guys didn't jump on top.
Wow.
That had to be embarrassing.
At least he didn't get hit by the car,
Right.
though. It could always be worse.
Right.
I mean, we just got back from the cross-country trip. It was 8,000 miles. Yeah, 25 days.
Oh my God.
It was phenomenal. It was amazing. Takes you to the physical and mental limits.
It's got pretty high miles on these things by now.
Yeah, I got 80 on mine, and she's got 50 on hers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What year is yours?
Mine's a 17. I brought a brand new in 18. I bought a brand new in 18, and I just now paying it off this month. And then it's like, do I rebuild the motor? Do I go get another bike? I don't know if I would do a cross-country 8,000-mile trip without a windshield again. My neck game's pretty strong right now, But I mean, it was, like I said, mentally, physically, it's exhausting. But it's the best memories in the world. And waking up every single day and knowing we did anywhere between 200 and 600 miles a day, depending on the day.
Right.
And I mean, because when you're out west, it's just like, it's 200 miles until the next road. So it's just 90 miles an hour going straight.
Well, a buddy of mine, I thought he was crazy. He drove to Sturgis and back. I thought that was crazy. But
Well, we stopped in Sturgis for like 2 days.
Oh, did it?
And then we went up to
the
Montana.
whole time.
Oh my
But
God.
Montana was amazing.
Montana is
My
the most
favorite.
beautiful
Did you drive in the rain or did
Oh,
tried.
the hail. I mean, it was hailing this big,
the
and
last
she's
video
trucking
we
through it,
just put out,
going through Beartooth Pass.
Because we're like 10,000
I had to yell at her and
feet.
tell her to stop. I mean, we had half shells on. I'm taking it. I mean, it was.
Oh my
I was
God.
like, my manhood was challenged, and I had to tell her. I said, Megan, pull over.
Right.
Do they kill you? It's an LLC, so it's like all the money that we get for advertising because we put it all back in. So
All of
we
it.
use all of it to go on trips. For the YouTube channel.
I mean, it's not cheap, right?
I changed from LLC to an incorporated. We came from Key West. That was 17 days.
Yeah.
That was like 12 grand we spent.
I was gonna say, like, before we left on the trip, and then when we got back, I think we were around like 10 grand or something, and just keeping the bikes up, because I needed new rotors, new brakes. We both needed bearings, front and back.
There's like 2 grand right there.
Right, gone.
Just the freaking tires, $300.
Mine's 400.
With that,
The back ones are 400.
Yeah.
And he needed his tire was like a little worn when we left, so we got him a new one in Oregon, and then
I do some more. Something new. Oh yeah, I was fooling around with the video still on camera.
Yeah.
They have their own Insta.
I hate that. It's so annoying. That's why I don't honestly do a lot of things, but it's because it takes me about, on average, 3 hours more to edit a video that has 360 because
That's what I was gonna say.
Put it into it's so much work.
It's a lot.
To do 360. And like if this, a lot of YouTubers it's full-time job, and I get it, right? But like for me, it's like I'm practicing law 4 days a week,
But how do you?
4 days a week.
I was trying to do the loop recording, but it's not recording over the loop. So I gotta format it again?
And all the things, and then I come from like 8 to midnight.
You gotta ask Meg that.
I alternate. We were working.
It says loop recording.
It's like, I mean,
You guys move around at all, or you just stay in there?
if we leave, then people show up, and then they get mad. So, right. So like, we did sneak off and use the bathroom, but most right. Most people, like when we first got here at noon, there was like 30 people here. So, in that way, we're trying to get everyone here at once because last year was so damn hot. I mean, we were miserable.
I missed you guys. I don't think I saw you guys.
I don't think we saw you last year. Oh no, we saw you here last year.
Yes, we did.
over by the convention center.
Gettysburg, we did see you.
We missed you guys.
I
We were at the Harley, and you guys were at the event, and then we flipped each other.
Yeah, that's what happened. It was me and him. It's just him and I.
I have another SD card, but on
Yeah, that was a hot one, man.
I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. How do I get exhausted? It's like literally 2 hours.
I don't know. Getting weak in your old age.
I am. Pathetic, actually.
I can't believe I forgot the gimbal.
I still can't figure out why my foot hurts so bad.
What'd you do? We got hon.
I wish this was red. If that was red, I wish this was red. And then I really like these.
Everything's 2 bars. Everything's tight. That big one right there.
all right. Maybe you'll have something next year or somewhere I can buy. Now listen.
Our buddy. Dang tight. Alright, it's a little hotter now, but it's not that bad.
Nah, it's doable.
Oh, they have coffee? I feel like I need that on the way back. Can I do that?
No, you can't. Not at all.
I feel like it takes guts to ride through here like we do.
It does. It certainly does.
And I didn't want the one of these that was like lips. Alright, that's where I'll have to get glasses, I guess.
That's like a freaking 18-hour.
Oh man. Was it a success, Michael?
It was.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed coming along with us to Delmarva Ocean City Bike Week. We had a fantastic time. The weather was fantastic. As I mentioned earlier in this video, we are leaving to go on our second tour. We have a great group of people, so we're really excited. And we'll be getting footage and putting that up here on YouTube. But next week, stay tuned for a return to our Across America series, which was the coolest thing that we've ever gotten to do. And I hope that you guys are enjoying it as much as we enjoyed going and as much as I am enjoying editing the videos. We have a couple other announcements. I have behind the scenes footage from cross country on our Patreon channel. There is a link in the description if you'd like additional behind the scenes and exclusive footage. You can catch it there. We also are going to be starting pre-sale of our calendar. Every year we put out a motorcycle garage calendar that is me and all of the bikes that we can get our hands on to take photos on. So I'll be putting information out about that. Pre-sale starts shortly. We will also be launching a merch page, just comprehensive merch page. So I'm excited to show you guys that, and that is upcoming in the next few weeks. This is some footage from the evening when the concert let out at the inlet. We went down to the inlet just to bike watch. It's always a good, fun time because you see all sorts of different bikes and everyone sort of leaving the concert venue. So we didn't actually end up going to the concert, but we decided that it would be fun to go down and do some bike watching as everybody got out of the venue. Until next time, guys, ride safe. Thanks, and don't forget to subscribe.